What up again, brother JT? Hey man, I just had to come back. I just finished watching the video where you come from Revelation chapter 13 about this beast and the mark of the beast. And I know we just had talked a few minutes not too long ago. And you know all of what finna go down with me right about in about another hour or two. But at any rate, you know, Doc, I made a comment also. I posted it, and I told you that a lot of people, a lot of us were going to be taken in by this man of sin, and it's not going to be because of deception. Well, there's a reason why I said that, and it's a fact. You see, I claim to know nothing, Doc. You know, I always tell everybody, you know, I claim to know nothing but Jesus Christ and Him crucified. But the one thing that I see happening, and I said that a lot of us gonna be caught up and give in to this here new world system of things. Not so much because of deception, because of greed and material things. Now, middleman vouchers. Now, just follow me just for a few minutes, because you know how it is with these video responses. Now, just bear with me just for a little bit and just imagine. Now, the middleman claims to know nothing, and this is just my take on what I believe. First of all, people need not go around looking for no mark on your forehead or in your palm of your hand. I think those are symbolic of your mind and material things. So you receive with your hands. This middleman take on it. Now people talk about, well, you know, the mark of the beast, you got to receive it in your forehead. That's your mind. That's your mind. It's a system of thinking. We do that now to a degree. Some people so worldly until it's sickening, because their mind is on their own worldly thing. But now let me go back. Let me just tell it, like I said, because you know people will quickly say, well, he said this. No. Middleman telling you what he feels. This is what I think. That mark of the beast is a system of things, an operation. In other words, everybody that think and give their homage to this new system will be accredited many things, to be able to do many things. Those that does not comply will not. That's what I believe. Now, let me finish it up. Now, people talk about, well, you know, that mark gonna identify you. Well, and that man, he'll know where your every move will you make. He'll know where people. Let me show you something. If you have one of these right here, called a cell phone, you can be tracked anywhere in the world if you got one of these. Every cell phone can be tracked and traced by a satellite. GPS, they call it, people. So now, they don't have to put no mark on your head to do that. Here it is right here. The cell phone. But let me tell you, people, hear old middleman out. And don't discredit it now. Think about it. This beast, anytime you see a beast in the Bible, it's not talking about a literal beast or monster or something like that. No. That's a system. It's talking about a kingdom, a world. It's talking about a kingdom, a system, or more likely a nation or a power. Let's just say a power. America is a world power. It's a beast. Russia is a world power. It's a beast. Britain is a beast. Japan is a beast. What John said, I saw this beast rising out of the sea. Well, you see, you got to look at the Bible from the content or when it was written. What sea that was John talking about? He was talking about the Mediterranean. And this beast that was rising up out this sea, it was going to consist of in this here region or that part of the world. And we know that was the Roman. This last beast is going to be a revise of the first one. When the Roman was the most ruthless nation that ever reigned as a world power. The Romans were ruthless. You know, they killed Jesus. Now, you know, they crucified. They were brutal. They were brutal. This new world system, I think, gonna be a revived version of that last of the Roman Empire. There come John say, I saw it coming up out of the sea, the Mediterranean. Last time I looked around the Mediterranean, that was the whole world. Well, anyway, let me move on. Don't be looking for no mark on nobody's head, people. It's not going to be that. And don't be looking at nobody's hand for a little mark. Now, it could be a microchip. I mean, I'm not saying it is, and I'm not saying it's not. But a lot of us, we don't need a microchip. We already conforming to the world. If you tell people they ain't going to be able to go shop at Piggly Wiggly, tell me about it. I ain't going to be able to get no more groceries. You got to think about that. So if this new system, I mean, really, people, think about it. The only reason our money, and if I had a few dollars here, let me see, I think I got a couple of dollars up here. I got a few dollars, I ain't totally broke. But you know what make this money? Because the government says it's money. If today, if the government, the Federal Reserve and all of them get up there and say, okay, money no more good, this won't be worth 50 cents. You might as well burn it. It won't. The only reason we can use it is because the government says it's a medium of exchange. That's the only reason. So you think about it, people. Think about it. The one who controls this world leader comes on the scene, and you know he's the devil himself. And he said, okay, this ain't no good no more. You're going to have to do it my way. Well, people, how many of us not going to give in to that? Because especially if we love this here right now, you're going to give in to this here new system. And it ain't going to be because of no deception. But it's going to be because of the fact that we are materialistic and we got to eat. So we say. But let me tell you some people. God always take care of his own. I don't know how. But God somehow going to take care of us through this here time. He promised us that. We may not be able to spend none of this. Neither will we take the mark. But God going to figure out a way. God don't have to figure out nothing. Listen to me. I'm talking stupid. God don't have to figure out nothing. God is going to take care of us through this. How he going to do it, I don't know. But all we got to do is hang in there. Don't give in to this, people. Because the only reason this here is money is because the government says it's money. If the government says it ain't money no more, guess what? All that you got, you can have $20 trillion. Would be a bit of good. So think about it. That's what the book of Revelation is talking about. That's what John said he saw. The beast, which is a power, rising up. A mountain is a kingdom. And this here, 10 crown, that's 10 nations. In other words, which I believe, this is middleman through hearing other ministers and people talk on it. I believe them 10, it's going to be, the world going to be divided up into 10 sectors. That's what I believe. Now, I don't know this for certain. It's just, I told you, middleman claimed to know nothing. But I believe the world going to be divided up into 10 sectors. That's what I believe. And therefore, this Antichrist is going to have people, just like we got ambassadors to different nations. This is how he's going to rule the whole world. And anybody that don't pay homage to this, they're going to be dealt with severely. So people, as Christians, if you are a Christian, get ready. Let's get on the job. Let's just let the people know that it's coming. Hey, people, ain't no sense to keep on talking about praying that it don't come, because it's coming. No, just pray that God give us the strength to go through it. Because God said now he's going to keep us through the hour of temptation. And it is fast approaching, people. So how he going to do it? I don't know how God going to do it. But all I know, he going to take care of his own. And you know what? Some of us, listen to me, read my lips. Some of us, we may lose our lives. But remember what Jesus said. Those that lose their life for his sake shall gain it. So you see, really, you can't do nothing to middleman. You can't do nothing to middleman. You can kill me, this body. But guess what? It going to get back up. It going to get back up. So with that being said, bro, keep on talking the book of Revelation, man. We need that more now than ever. And people need to know the truth. And I hope that everybody will just see the truth for what it is and stop trying to make truth. The Bible's already true. Just read it. Study it. Ask God, the Holy Spirit, to reveal it and teach you that He is our teacher. So this is the middleman saying peace, goodbye.